His Deputy Sir Monday Yemen, Mr. Speaker and my colleagues, staff of this institution, and the entire Deltas, who found time on the 19th of this month to join me in Thanksgiving for successful elections, successful inauguration into the 8th Assembly, and subsequent emergence as the majority leader of this honorable House. Mr. Speaker, I cannot thank people enough. I felt so happy for the show of love done me and my family by this honorable House, and of course all the top government functionaries in this state, by joining me to thank the Lord for what He has done for me and my family. It is my prayer that God will bless all of you, and that celebration will not cease in your various homes in the name of Jesus Christ. Mr. Speaker, in the same vein, I am very delighted to announce to Mr. Speaker and this Honorable House of my emergence in the just concluded retreat of the Nigerian Majority Leaders Forum as the chairman. I was duly elected as the chairman of Nigerian Majority Leaders Forum. I am happy to announce this to this honorable House, and I enjoin you to please continue to remember me in prayers, that I will be able to fulfill my responsibilities in this national assignment as the chairman of all the majority leaders in Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, I thank you most profoundly for giving me the opportunity to partake in that retreat from where I emerged as the chairman. Thank you so very much, and God bless you.
Congratulations, Majority Leader, on your successful Thanksgiving, and I also want to use this opportunity to congratulate you on your emergence as a chairman of the Majority Leaders Forum in Nigeria. Congratulations. Congratulations. God bless.
Honorable House, today is the Delta State Merit Award Scheme Bill. This bill seeks to award individuals, corporate organizations who have excelled in their various chosen careers in Delta State. This is a bill that contains 31 clauses, and the bill seeks to establish a council that will be in charge of this award. The bill seeks to have a chairman of the council, a chairman who shall be a person with cognate professional, academic, and administrative experience. The bill seeks to also have 6 members, 2 from each of the 3 senatorial districts in Delta State, as members of the council. What the bill seeks to do is to recognize those individuals and organizations that have attained a huge height in their career. What the bill seeks to do is that if you are holding an executive position, legislative or judicial, no matter what record you have broken, you cannot be given that award until 5 years after you have left that office or upon death. Mr. Speaker, simply put, what this bill seeks to do in Delta State is to applaud, to recognize those who have done us proud, and to serve as a moral booster to other Deltas so that they will strive in their various careers to excel, to be worthy of this award. Mr. Speaker, some years ago, one of our sons, late Stephen Keshi, led the Super Eagles to the Nations Cup and won the Golden Cup. Recall that on that occasion, Delta State found it necessary, deemed it necessary, to give him an award and named the stadium in Asaba after him. This is the kind of things this bill seeks to do. In this bill, an individual can nominate a person or an organization to be given an award. And the procedure is that that individual will write to the Secretary of the Council, providing the following information about who or the organization he is nominating for that award. First, the full name and address, biography, personal attainments and specific contributions to the state's development in the field of science, technology, engineering and medicine, humanities, arts, social sciences, culture, sports, education, among others. Mr. Speaker, the Council may appoint an ad hoc committee, specialized advisory committee, to assist them in processing these nominations to ensure that whoever they are giving this award is worthy of being awarded. However, whatever decision the specialized advisory committee takes is of no effect until it is confirmed by the Council. The bill also seeks to withdraw any of these awards from any individual or organization if the person is proven to be dishonest, corrupt, or convicted of felony. Mr. Speaker, the bill seeks to have a heroes register where those who have gone through these processes and confirmed okay for this award, where their names should be written in gold. Mr. Speaker, this bill is not harmful, but is just a bill that serves as a moral booster to Deltans and encourages Deltans to perform excellently in their chosen careers so that such people will be nominated for such award. I therefore enjoin my colleagues to please give a nod to this bill for its speedy passing for the benefit of Deltans. Thank you and God bless.
Fegosin Owo, KSC, member representing the very good people of Isoko South Constituency 2. Mr. Speaker, today I stand to support the bill presented by the majority leader. The bill is self-explanatory. Mr. Speaker, if you go to the explanatory notes, it speaks volume. With the kind permission of Mr. Speaker, may I quickly read it out?
Right.
Mr. Speaker, the bill says the objective of this law is to give award to deserving personalities and corporate bodies who have made outstanding contribution to the growth and development of this state. I think that, Mr. Speaker, is a reward system that the bill seeks to establish for prominent Deltans who have distinguished themselves in their various fields of endeavor. Mr. Speaker, I am pleased for you to hear that it's likened to a reward system in Georgia, Atlanta, in the US, where prominent persons of that citizens, their names are crested in an interlock. You go to the civic center, you see those who have developed the place, their name are in every interlock. That posterity will see it, their children yet unborn will know their fathers, their parents, or something. So it's a reward system that is good. We should encourage this bill. It's likened to Osusu. You give to the public, you give to the state now, in turn, reward you for what you have done. And the bill also specifies the areas, some areas in which you can distinguish yourself and get rewarded. And also serve as a deterrent, also put a deterrent in place where the reward, the award can also be withdrawn from you in the event that it was given either in error or you breached the processes of the law when established. Also, the bill recognizes heroic behaviors of the people. Example like the tanker driver in Agbaro who drove the tanker into the river. If the tanker had exploded, I'm sure that a lot of persons would have died in Agbaro and lost their property. Such persons, I think, to be encouraged And the reward system will be extended to such persons who have that behavior, who have risked their life to save other lives. Mr. Speaker, without missing words, I think this bill should be encouraged and passed by all of us. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Frank Esenwa. I represent the good people of Oshimili North. I rise in my place this morning, Mr. Speaker, to utter a few words in support of this bill. We're in a climate where it seems all manner of things happen. But it is proper for us to set up some templates to rearrange the way things happen, particularly in our state. And that is why I stand at this point to support this bill, that there must be a template. There must be some pedestal for persons to look up to say, here we are. We cannot just be doing things anyhow, where people come from the back side and from the wrong side sometimes, to elevate themselves to positions of authority and positions where they seem to permit me to use the word of the famous singer, Oga, and they don't want to dance do. They always want to go up. So I support, as my constituents also urge me to do, this bill with all the energies and whatever we have, so to ensure that going forward, persons, and I dare say, even when they are not citizens, persons who contribute to the growth and development of our state in various ramifications. It is a bill worthy of such support, because when persons see that, yes, there are templates for us to dwell on, that if I go on this trajectory and I do well for where I live, for the state, that I'm sure will be recognized, so that we can all join the famous singer who said, I think it is Techno, if I remember very well, celebrate me now when I did alive. Patorankin, sorry, thank you, Principal Officer. So, Mr. Speaker and dear colleagues, as I said, I rise in my place to wholeheartedly, together with my constituents, support the passage of this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I am Honorable Professor Chukwu, member representing the good and the wonderful people of the South. Mr. Speaker, I have a mandate of my people to wholeheartedly support this bill. Mr. Speaker, I always remember my growing up. We have people who look upon as mentors. We have people who look upon and want to emulate. But these days, I don't think that our children of nowadays are being encouraged for things like that. I think with this bill, when we honor our people who are excelled in their field of endeavors, I think it is very important. It is very important. If I remember somebody in Delta State, Jigunon Newton, who have done well, not only in Delta State, not just in Nigeria, but also outside. These are people our children should also emulate. By awarding or giving award to them is an encouragement for our children to dream and want to be like that. Look at into the country, please. We have the Zenith Bank, we have UPA. These are leading banks, not just in Delta State in Nigeria, and also outside the country. We have two of our prominent children, Jim Obia, our father, our uncles, Jim Obia and Tony Imelu. These are people who are excelling in the banking industry. By giving them awards, we also encourage them to do more in our state and also encourage our children to also want to emulate them and want to use them as a reference point to be a mentor. We look into the media. I remember my uncle, my brother, local background. These are people who have excelled in journalism, in media houses. We want our children growing up to also emulate these noble people from our state. Also from my constituency, the first general, who have grown to be big in the Nigerian army, to be chief of the defense, General Inabo Liu. These are people who should also remember and give award to our children in different fields of endeavors to emulate and feel that these will be my mentor. And at the end of the day, we'll bring up children that will be proud of. We don't want to bring up children that are not proud of. I know today, we know that money is better to do, but money is not everything. People have rituals, 419, and everything we need on the streets, and thereby discouraging our children from going to school, because they will tell you certificate there. Certificate and self-alone. I don't think there's anybody, with due respect, not to talk down on anybody. I don't think, if we didn't go to school, either we are mechanic or whatever, we can't sit down here and read and pass me. So we should also encourage our children, because tomorrow is big, and so that we can build a generation that will be worthy of emulating, that will take over from us one day. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and God bless you.
Mr. Speaker, I am married in Okoda, and I represent the good people of the Kano State constituency. Mr. Speaker, I have the mandate of my people to speak in favor of the Merit Awards Scheme Bill 2023. And I would like to begin by aligning myself with all those that have spoken in favor of the bill. Mr. Speaker, first, I would like to state that when you encourage persons who have served at their states meritoriously, you invariably encourage and motivate others to serve at their states in a creditable way. Mr. Speaker, of particular interest to me is clause 23, sub-clause 1, and with the kind permission of Mr. Speaker, I would like to read it out.
You can go ahead.
There is established the Delta State Heroes Register, in which shall be inscribed in a permanent form the names of heroes, whether dead or alive, deserving a place of honor in the state's history. This provision of the bill, Mr. Speaker, takes care of the stanza of our national anthem that says, "May the labors of our heroes past never be in vain." Mr. Speaker, you remember 2 years ago, posthumous awards were given to 3 Deltans: Chief Mukoro Mowo, Chief James Otobo, and Chief Dennis Osadebe. I can remember very well because I sat in that committee that when their families were contacted, they were very happy that the state had remembered the work that these people have done in Delta State. So just like other members have said, it is very important to recognize those that have served at their state Delta in very good capacities. But it is by prayer that we will not be remembered when we are dead. I hope that we are all remembered when we are still alive. So, Mr. Speaker, I support this bill wholeheartedly, and I encourage other members to do the same. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
First, I want to thank the majority leader for this wonderful bill. This bill, like my previous speakers have stated, is a very good bill which recognizes the works of our heroes, and to encourage a lot of Deltans to try in whatever field they find themselves to do what is expected of them, because one day their works will be recognized. And for some of us that are growing up we also continue to thrive in our field to make sure that at the end of the day, our names will be also written in gold. So I lend my voice and the voice of the Noshin people to support this wonderful bill presented by the majority leader. I so support. Thank you.
Respected colleagues, Honorable Augustine Oreje is my name, representing the wonderful people of Warri South 1. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to give my full support to this bill on behalf of the entire people of Warri South 1. It is good we encourage and copy what is good. And as a result, this bill is worth supporting and it's also encouraging, and that is why I am speaking on behalf of the entire people I represent to say we give our support. Thank you.
Thank you, colleagues. I am Matthew Onojigofia Omonade. I represent Uweli North Constituency 1. Mr. Speaker, at the risk of prolix, I most respectfully adopt the erudite submissions and ideas as articulated by the previous speakers, as though they were mine, in wholeheartedly aligning myself with their position in supporting this bill as it is timely and the proper thing to do at a time as this. Mr. Speaker, I speak on behalf of my constituents that I have their consent and their permission to support this motion. I so support. Most grateful.
Let me then put the question. Those in favor of the motion as moved by the majority leader and seconded by the member representing the North East, that the Delta State Merit Award Scheme Bill 2023 be read the second time, say aye. Aye. Those against say the ayes have it. The Delta State Merit Award Scheme Bill 2023 is referred.
The majority leader of this honorable house. Mr. Speaker, I move that the letter from His Excellency the Governor, Right Honorable Sheriff, notifying this House of Representation the appropriation law tomorrow, Wednesday, the 29th day of November 2023, being now received by this honorable house, I beg to move.